Hey guys, Jadams1 here, and I know it's early in the morning, but I felt like I needed to get this in. Now, a lot of people will know a few months ago I did a video on the XY or as hack check protocol and how it's changed up a little bit to make it less possible for people to mess with rating battles and tournaments online and stuff like that. Now, if you'll notice, I know I ranted on for hours about how rating battles are not safe or that I don't do them because there's a lot of hackers, and I'm not gonna really back down from those statements as much as I'm gonna justify them. Now, these people here probably are legit. I don't know for sure. I haven't really joined this before, but these are my recent matches actually on rating battles. The last one I did was the 16th of June, so it was June 16th the last time I was on rating battle. And this was just before I learned how to do competitive battling. And for those who've known me for a long time, I never really got into competitive battling. You know, I just played the game to play it. I was just a casual player. But I did battle in spare time. Now, all my rating battles I've done have been losses. Let's see, in rating battles, I am 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 0 and 12 in rating battles. Now, I know that is a ridiculously crappy record. Um, but I'm not using this as kind of a general idea to justify why I don't do rating battles because I'm bad at it. No, that's not true. Even though I have proved to have a really poor record in rating battle, I've always had a poor record in rating battles, and I've never done online competitions because of it. Now, if you've watched the battle spot videos, I'm getting better at online battling and stuff like that. So, let's see here. Online competitions. Now, I don't think I've participated in any in this game. I know I did in X and Y, but I don't think I did on here. Nope, I haven't competed in anything in here. Now, there are reasons for this. Now, if you remember, there was a hack trap set up. According to Versify, he thinks there was a hack trap set up, and I honestly agree with him. It was that Circle of Legends tournament because there are a lot of legendary Pokemon that are shiny locked, and they found that a lot of users were using hack shiny legendaries, and they got ratted out on it. So, um, that's one reason why don't do online competitions. There's still that risk of hackers. Now that might be decreased from what it used to be before the hack check was changed, but it's still a really large possibility. So there's that. And the reason why I'm not so good at rating battles is if you know my story, I've been playing for literally this is my 10th year of consecutive play. Um, and I just now learned how to set up an EV train and build an actual team. All the teams I used in my 2020 and 2011 regional appearances, the Southeast Regionals and Gwinnett County, weren't really great. The team I used in 2010 wasn't even on par to be considered competitive. Um, a team I used in 2011, I'm not gonna lie, was actually a action replay team. Now, I'm not saying I action replayed his stats or his moveset, but basically the character itself was action replayed. Now, how I did that was I used the Wild Pokemon modifier code and basically just caught them, and then I worked on them from there, legitimately. So yeah, I'm not gonna back down from saying I'm a filthy cheater because I was back then because I didn't know what I was doing was wrong. Um, you know, I was young and wasn't really smart with cheating and hacking and stuff like that. So I have bricked Pokemon games in the past of for by action replay. Um, that specifically being Pokemon Diamond, I had to restart my entire save file, and I had so many great Pokemon in that game too. Um, so that explains why I'm not good and competitive. Now, when I first started competitive battling in 2011 and 2010, it was very casual. I only did it every once in a while, and like you've said like you've seen on my website, I've only competed in a live tournament twice, and that's mainly because one, my parents don't feel like driving me 3 hours out to Athens in order to Athens, Georgia, to do a tournament. And the second thing is that I was never really good at it. I was good at a lot of things when I was young, Gran Turismo being one of them, but playing competitive Pokemon was not one of them. I was good at the game itself, and I've won the family championships to back it up. But at the same time, playing against people that are outside of my little circle are really tough because with my little circle of friends and family, I kind of know what's coming because I battle against them frequently. Like Ravage Legend, I battle against him probably once or twice every week, every 2 weeks, something like that. And it's usually really tight nowadays. Usually, when me and him battled when we were much younger, it was usually a sweep win for him. If you remember on the website, I've mentioned before that he used to sweep me 6-0 all the time. Um, so, I mean, this is basically my first year of true competitive play. I'm not going to consider myself professional, not on that level of Shady Penguin, Verlisify, and stuff like that, but I am going to consider myself decent. I still got a lot of learning to do on this stuff. I'm not going to make any strategy videos because, to be honest, I use references from Verlisify and others for building up a proper competitive team. In fact, the competitive team I've been using lately, which I actually just revamped again this morning. So in the next VGC Academy, you'll see it in the new setup. I did switch out Lantern and Noivern, which I know I mentioned in the last video were the new guys, but time can change really fast. So the two Pokemon I'll be using are surprises. You won't see. I'll go ahead and give away one of them as a Bastiodon, so you won't know the other one. The other one's gonna be a true surprise. Um, but anyway, yeah, this is basically my first true year of competitive battling. I haven't really done actual competitive before. And like I said, I'm not professional at this at all. I don't even get paid for YouTube, and I do that on purpose, mainly because I know the partnership program is a good idea, but I just don't know if I'm ready for it yet. I more than likely will be here soon once I get enough confidence in myself and get adequate equipment. Like basically, I've been using this Bandicam for free and my cell phone to record everything. And I'll probably start looking out for the sponsor requests and stuff with me once I get adequate equipment, like the Elgato my brother Liambaum Gaming has mentioned for months now. Um, you know, that's basically what's all going down there. And I know I made some pretty harsh comments towards hackers and cheaters in my hack check protocol video I did a few months ago. And that's not trying to be. I'm not trying to be spiteful with any of those. I'm sorry for those I offended by that. Um, you know, I'm not trying to be spiteful. I'm saying that it's a good idea maybe to stop. It's kind of like I know this is kind of deep here, but going into alcoholics and stuff like that, I mean, it can damage stuff. I mean, I'm not saying to be spiteful at all, like I've said. So I mean, you can kind of just goof off and not really play dirty like a lot of hackers do these days. Mainly, this is going out to those comments are going out to the people that are very illegitimate in their battles, like the kind that do the hacking bad egg thing I've been hearing about lately, which is another reason why I don't do rating battles anymore, which is why I scarcely go in the battle spot at all, is because of this supposed thing where people are spreading bad eggs that are so bad they brick your game. And I've spent let's see here, I've got the game right next to me, over 266 hours of gameplay in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. So yeah, I've spent a lot of time on this game, and I don't want all that to go to waste because some douchebag thought it'd be funny to give us all a bad egg. That's why I don't go online scare. That's why I think there's only been 4 Battle Spot videos, and I think there's been over 60 episodes of VGC Academy so far. And, it kind of blows to hear about these kinds of people, and, that's why that's one of, 4 reasons why I don't do rating battles anymore. Rating battles are, in my opinion, that's where, really you'll run into the most hackers, because hackers want that high score to make themselves look really dominant, and I just don't get into that circuit for that reason. That's why I've been sticking with free battle. You've seen in a lot of videos. That's basically where all the people on my level of competitive are, where they're either just learning about it or don't know it at all, and they just want to battle people. So yeah, I go into free battle a lot, which is what you see in the battle spot videos. I believe the ones that are not the first two, I think the first one and the second one were rating battle videos, which is probably where those last 4 or 5 All right, so I did not notice the recording ended. Um, Sorry about that, guys. So I forgot where I was. I don't know. I'll just start back from where I was. I can remember. Um, that crap, I forgot. I hate it when this happens. I find a good moment and then I completely lose track of my thoughts. So I'm just gonna start fresh. I've been looking for a lot of Pokemon videos to do with other YouTubers. So if you're a YouTuber and you're checking this out and you're a big Pokemon fan like I am, you own Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire and have a competitive setup team, I'd love to battle you. You can shoot me a message on either Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, um, or on PlayStation Network even. You can just go to one of the PlayStation videos to find that. And yeah, I'm always open to battle people. As you've probably seen, I tried to do a battle against random passerbys, and it didn't really go well because no one would take the bait and battle me. Um, maybe if like that was before I actually set up my message to say I'm a YouTuber on it. So maybe if they had seen that, I may have had a bit more opponents. And as you can see, it's been a little bit of time since I last game synced. As you can see up here, I'm gonna highlight it real quick. It was actually 2 days after my birthday the last time was I game synced. So yeah. Now all this stuff is locked. Like here are all the people I've actually traded with online and stuff like that. There is a really long list of people like that, and they're mostly Asian, it appears. And favorites, of course, is my little circle of family members right there, and my one friend from school. Um, so I mean, basically, that's basically my reasoning on why I was never good at competitive. At first, and again, this is kind of like a year of learning for me, and which is why there have been so many team revamps and so many losses on VGC Academy. I'm still learning, but I promise you that it will be getting better soon. And again, if you're a Pokemon YouTuber and you're watching this really small channel of like 16 or 17 subscribers, I'm always open to battle. I'm not doing this for publicity. I really am very competitive. I've got a competitive spirit. I really am into battling people that I don't know. Doing a little collaboration with them, and getting a bit more of like I want to make more friends. So I mean, I'm open to that. Um, just as a bit of a just friendship making and battling and stuff. I mean, basically, I want to battle people I don't know, so I can kind of know what to look for when I go to the next regional tournament in the southeast. If I'm hoping that maybe I'll have my license by then, I can talk my parents to let me go up to it. The next tournament, even if it's in Athens, because I mean, I probably wouldn't mind making the 2 hour drive myself, but my parents are just like, "Pff, you're funny." Now, my dad probably goes out that way on a daily basis, so he knows every road out there backwards, forwards, and sideways, but I don't. So, maybe if I could sweet talk them into it, they'll do it next year, or whenever the next tournament is. I have to let's see if I can find out real quick. I'm gonna go through the main website here. That's not working. Uh, see here. As you can probably tell, I do visit the site quite frequently, the official Pokemon site, because it does pop up really highlighted on here. Let's see, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Attend events. There's the 2015 Worlds. Now, I want to know what the next tournament will be. The winning teams from Worlds. I'll probably do that in another video here shortly. 2016 Championship Series. Let's check this out. Alright, so the VGCs. Alright, so the next really tournaments we'll actually see are the Autumn Regionals in October. So basically, I've got a month to prepare. Maybe even less than that. So the October Regionals will be on October 3rd, October 10th, and October 17th. So all you have to do is be in good standing and must bring their 3DS games and stuff like that. There are no entry fees, I don't think. Rules: the winners to tournament age modified Swiss pairings. Now I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna have to look that up. Prizes, and this is what I'm after. Is just this right here because my 3DS is basically on its limp mode right now. I've been rough on it over the last few years. Basically my goal is, I know it's kind of a really high setup, especially for the Southeast regionals, to manage to be in either the top 16 or the top 10. I'd love to be in that group so I could kind of say I was a member of that elite, and also get that national championship invite. I think that starts somewhere around here. I don't know. So there's no locations given, which is unfortunate. Um, so let's see. Yeah, but it doesn't have any. It doesn't appear to have any locations listed. So yeah. So how about doing this chat? I'm someone video. Thank you guys for standing here with me. I know it's been really long-winded and stuff like that. Again, here's just a brief conclusion. If you're a Pokemon YouTuber, I know I've said this probably 3 or 4 times now. I'd love to do a collaboration with you. Just shoot me up a message somewhere. One of the million social networks I use, um, and shoot me up a message and let's get to work. Um, I'll probably if you do this, I'll set up a time with you we can play, and I'll get it on video, and we'll be all set. And yeah, and again, I don't have any hateful feelings towards hackers or people in rating battles. Again, I know that's probably something that's been expressed a lot in my channel recently, and I apologize for that. So, again, like and subscribe for more of the channel, and I will see you guys again later on.
You better walk the walk. I'm a Swiss blade slipping by the cold blood dripping to the floor. Adore the color